Happy Mother's Day. First off, don't be a jackass, Justin.
Oh, damn. Jump off. Damn.
I'm on it today, baby.
We were starting. Yes,
I'm on it
happy
today.
Mother's Day. Early Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. So we do have a guest with us this week, Jermaine.
Yes, we do. That's why I'm bringing the fire, because I heard she's already about to start blasting my ass. So
She's about to start blasting. Her name is Zoe. So Zoe,
hi. Hello.
How's it going?
Don't start it off so aggressive. I'm not terrible, but I don't hold back.
That's what I heard. I'm just like, eh.
I told you that, Jermaine. I told you that she's not going to hold back. That's what kind of stuff we need here on Bluntdads, though.
You do need that dynamic.
I do want to ask you, coming from a female's perspective, what do you think about the Bluntdads podcast so far?
The only time I ever fast forward is the sports.
When Jermaine's talking.
No, I froze my earbud. I'm usually at work when I listen to you guys, and I throw my earbud right across the room every time. I'm like, Jermaine, what are you doing?
Not knowing shit.
Not knowing a damn thing.
I'm really sorry. I really am.
It's okay.
I'm really sorry. It's
genuine. You're forgiven.
So
I know it's genuine. You can tell.
You don't have to tell me that.
Oh, that's good. So let me ask you a question, Zoe. So before we got online, I like to be extremely transparent. That's how we're going to grow here. Okay. So before we got on, we were talking about our backgrounds and how awesome mine is.
We'll show it this week.
Yeah, it's
everybody's already seen it, Justin.
Yeah, for most people.
I just love how all of our setup. So Kamish, Justin, and my setup, they're kind of similar. And then you have you, who it looks like someone is recording you with their 2006 camera. It's just you're in a corner and it's so scary. I want someone to come save you. I'm scared.
He's being recorded on one of those Razor phones.
Yeah,
sliver.
Exactly.
Actually, it's a sliver.
Okay. Sidekicks.
No, actually, it's a sliver. Justin.
It looks like someone's what was it? The Nintendo DS, the camera one.
Yeah.
Just for that.
It does look like you've been kidnapped, like you're in a basement, like someone's telling you what to say.
Yeah. They're gonna drop a basket with lotion and they're just gonna be like, you know what to do, Jermaine.
Hey,
once it says record, you better go now.
Sweet. My background will be immaculate. I promise.
Okay.
Next week. Find out. Next week? Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that because I'm gonna call bullshit.
I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree, like you said, so you can get me some posters.
That's why all I'm saying is they got posters at Dollar Tree. I seen them. And
Jermaine,
so when you see
I talk to you every day.
Next week, you know why?
Like, I talk to you every day. Have Billie Eilish in the background. What's going on?
That's funny.
It's all they had.
Billie Eilish. That's so funny. Justin.
Colby Kelly. I have to forget.
All right, now.
Jesse McCartney. Get you a Jesse McCartney.
Yes, Jesse McCartney.
Jermaine, I can't say anything. I've been to a Colby Kelly concert.
Take me. Okay.
No, I wish I could forget it.
Oh, that bad live, huh?
She didn't even do the bubbly song.
Oh, what? That's the only reason you would go.
That's the only reason I went. Circa 2010.
I cannot believe that.
2010 was that?
Y'all got me feeling insecure. I'm about to change my background light real quick. Can we go on break so I can change my background light?
No.
We're gonna get to the polls we did this week, Jermaine. So
let's go with it.
We did one. Someone cuts you off in traffic. What you doing? What you doing, Jermaine? Someone cuts you off, and not even just cuts you off. It cuts you off. You know, throws their arm out the window. Fuck you.
I
already know what you're gonna say. No, you ain't.
I'm just gonna keep driving.
I talk to you every day in your truck. You followed someone today. You followed someone today, motherfucker.
Right, since you're gonna bring the truth out. Okay, so usually when people do stuff like that, I tend to get behind them, put on my signal light, and kind of forward them to the next exit, hoping they get off at the same one as me. I'm 0 for like 2 right now.
He's a very aggressive person.
Oh no, my gosh.
Extremely docile and
do you have that number on the back of your truck where someone can call if you're driving like an asshole?
No.
That's a good answer.
If you ever see him on you could 864-866-8559 if you ever see Jermaine on the road driving like an asshole. The poll result on Twitter was So the answers were letting it go, flipping the bird, or ripping their throat out. Ripping their throat out got 0. I just wanted people to have fun. Like, damn, come on, guys.
Duh.
In my mind, I do that.
Yes, that's probably more most people. 67% was letting it go. 33% was flipping the bird. And
I'm laying on the horn and flipping them off. That's what I'm doing for sure.
You just never know what anybody has these days. Most people carrying a fucking gun. People are crazy.
I was
these
gonna
days,
say,
man. People wild these days.
They
bro.
will shoot you before they even. There's no other option. They're just gonna shoot you.
Yeah,
Exactly. That's why I just keep driving.
And I'm just trying to get to the Cracker Barrel. It's not that important. I'll be all right.
She's still trying to get to the Cracker. Hold on a second. Well, I guess we'll get to that. Let's finish the polls. I got like 1,000 questions for you, Zoe. So let's just finish the polls.
Okay. The next one. If Mike Tyson starts punching you on a plane, what you doing?
Dying.
So fighting
Dead.
back, trying to get away, or dying. Dying 83%. Yeah.
Curling up in the fetal position and hoping for the best.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That
Crying.
guy at like 50 something is still faster than lightning. It would knock your head clean off your shoulders.
We still have to get on Twitter.
Don't you talking shit about me. I already know what you're about to say.
Mike
motherfucker.
Tyson. Damn it, I never started that. I'm gonna
Yeah,
start that.
and you
tomorrow.
don't need to. And you don't
Hashtag Mike Tyson. Hashtag Justin say he can beat your ass.
Shit.
Cover your ears and just duck. Just
There's not much
That's
places you
terrible.
can run on a plane. But then again, like I said last week, I'm not going to be annoying Mike Tyson on the plane. I'm going to say, Mr. Mike Tyson, you're great at killing people. And that's it. Next
Mr.
one.
Mike Tyson, sir.
Yes. What would you like to be called? Would you Michael? Mike? What would you like? Next one was, which one is your favorite, Marvel or DC? And obviously, we all know which one won, right? I mean,
Marvel. It's Marvel.
Marvel.
Is there another option? No.
No.
We agree, Zoe.
Yeah.
So I have a question.
I mean, you haven't seen anything, so
That's what my question kind of lays on.
okay.
Marvel is.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
God.
I knew
Oh,
that was
Lord.
coming. I knew that was
God.
coming. I fucking knew that's what he was gonna
Man,
ask.
hey, look, I know, bro.
What superhero?
Iron Man.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's one.
Good start.
I thought you were about
Oh.
to ask a superhero.
All right, that's
Which one he was
two.
in.
Give me 5. That's 2. Give me 3 more. Yeah,
It's
give
only
me 3
4
more.
Avengers. Scratch that. Scratch that. There's more than 4 Avengers.
We're not editing that out, by the
4.
way.
There's more than 4. There's more than 4.
This isn't the Fantastic Four.
Hulk, Captain America, Thor, Iron Man.
One more. Give me one more.
It's sad that it takes you that long.
Got it. You can do this.
What's that girl's name?
No.
No.
Um,
God, I'm not helping you.
what's that girl's name?
No one's
This
helping
is the
you.
whole
Black Widow?
podcast. If you can't get this,
You're off.
Black Widow.
there you go.
That's
All right.
Scarlett Johansson.
There you go.
All right, there you go. You got 5.
I'm proud of you, Jermaine.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Y'all not gonna watch movies, bro.
Took him a minute, but
I'll be on them. I know what Marvel is, and DC is Batman.
That's all it is.
yeah, exactly.
The only one I care about.
Exactly. Great
Literally
point,
the
man.
only one I know on DC. I'll be straight up with you. Batman. Yeah, only one. Only one I know on Batman is DC. Yeah.
What is
Or
your
as Johnny
favorite?
Depp says, Aquaman.
Love it. Love it.
Speaking of Johnny Depp, I asked a couple episodes ago what was going to be the next thing to get America distracted. Well, guess what? It's the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard case. So that's the next
I'm
fucking thing.
I love it.
See?
I do. I love it.
And apparently Amber Heard's a piece of shit and Johnny Depp's
She's
gold,
a turd.
apparently, so
God, what an asshole.
you guys hear she's shitting his bed? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I thought about was the Sunny episode, Who Pooped the Bed.
Yeah, same.
All I thought about. Next poll was, what is your favorite movie genre? We only put 4, so it only lets you put 4: horror, comedy, sci-fi/fantasy, or action. Horror won 83%. I'm gonna go either horror or comedy. I'm a big comedy fan too now. It's got to be if it's a good comedy.
Yeah.
Horror for me. It's horror all day. You can
We
see
know
it in my
that.
background
Yeah, we
here.
know that. All your caskets and evil shit back there. You guys. We know.
Evil shit you got back there.
Jermaine, his favorite's probably horror too, because he looks like he's in a goddamn horror movie over there. It's
Yeah.
I've seen this movie before. It went straight to DVD, but I've
Yeah.
seen it.
What did you say? It's on DVD.
Straight to DVD.
Straight to DVD.
It's so
You
funny.
kind of look like the DVD screen that bounces around, and it's
With
like
the wiggly lines.
all you see is your head.
Hey, Y'all just wait, bro. Next week I'm gonna be sitting out in Vegas somewhere.
He's just gonna
my
paint. He's just gonna paint his wall.
Please get a green
I don't think
screen.
I'm allowed to.
You're written, bro. You can't do that. Not there. Last one was I commissioned this one with Moon Knight ending this week. What has been your favorite MCU Disney Plus show so far? Hawkeye, WandaVision, Loki, Falcon and Winter Soldier. Loki was the winner at 50%. I voted WandaVision.
Mine was Loki. I really enjoyed Moon Knight, and I'll get to that here in a little bit. But out of those other four, WandaVision was second, but Loki was my favorite out of those.
I agree. Loki was my favorite, and
I haven't seen
WandaVision was
Loki
second.
yet.
Oh my God, it's so good. You're missing
Hawkeye
out.
was really, really good for what
Hawkeye
it was.
was too. It was too. I was
they were
not
all good.
expecting much out of Hawkeye, and it
No.
surprised me.
Jermaine, which one was your favorite? I know you watched all of them.
I've never watched any of them, so I like Hawkeye a lot. I'm
There
pretty
you
sure.
All right. You'd
Who
probably
were the
enjoy
other
it.
choices, real quick?
Loki, WandaVision,
Loki.
Captain
Loki's
America,
the
and
best.
Winter Soldier.
Isn't that the guy with Thor,
Falcon
right?
and Winter Soldier.
That's the guy with Thor, right? Loki.
There you go.
Very good.
Yeah, I like that one the best. That was the best one.
Someone
Guy
give
with Thor.
So
him.
it's
brother.
Yeah. He's the guy with
so
Thor.
it's his brother. Yeah, he's his adopted brother.
Yeah.
So with those shows, Netflix did Daredevil, Punisher, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, Luke Cage. Out of those, Punisher was my favorite.
But I
I
got some
agree.
good ass shows on TV, bro.
And Luke Cage. Luke Cage is second, but Punisher was my
Yeah.
favorite.
Punisher was violent, gritty. It was fantastic.
Where you watch this shit at, Brian?
Netflix, man.
Netflix.
What's on Disney Plus now?
Damn. My daughter got Disney Plus. I ain't know they had that shit on there.
Because you don't watch TV
Pretty much.
in
That's
your
all
cave.
we do.
Oh, and we'll
Yeah.
and we'll do this, I guess, last one since yesterday was May the 4th, which I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't give a fuck. Are you a big Star Wars fan? Yes, no, never seen any of them. 64% no on Twitter. Instagram was yes, 77%.
Yeah, we love Star Wars around here.
Ah.
You already know where I stand on
I
that.
don't.
after last week.
God, as soon as I saw that poll go up, I was like, fuck these guys. I know your answers. May the 4th is well, for one, it's my anniversary. It's when we got married.
Well, I mean
Oh,
that.
awesome.
But there is no correlation. We got married way before May the 4th be with you day was even
Correct.
a thing. It wasn't even a thing.
You
It's just a
invented-
great coincidence that it happened that way.
So
And I'm
you-
not
are you saying
complaining.
You invented it.
No. No.
Zoe, you fit in extremely well here. I'm just gonna tell you that. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Okay, thanks.
You fit in extremely well.
Okay, thanks. That's why we brought her on, Jermaine. That's why we brought her on.
Love it. I love it. I love it.
I just take all of Josh's ideas. He talks nonstop, just random facts. I soak them up, and I'm just better at talking than he is. He sucks.
That is awesome. That is so awesome.
Before we get to Commission's column, since we'll lead right into that, we are on day 32 of tweeting at the Sunny Podcast
Correct.
until they respond. So hopefully those guys, which I'm sure they've already seen it, they probably just, we don't give a fuck. But hopefully they'll see it one day and we want to talk to them. So everybody tweet at the Sunny Podcast. Tell them we want to talk to them. Commish, what you got?
All right. So you guys had homework this week.
I failed. Like school, I didn't do it.
Usually I know everything that you've already talked about, and I've already seen it because, like I said, all we do is watch TV. I have not seen this, and I did not watch it. So sorry.
Jermaine,
I have
did you
seen
watch
Black
it?
Mirror, but not the one you were talking
I'm
about.
gonna
Yeah,
tell you something,
same.
homie. I'll be honest.
He skimmed.
You
Just like
liar.
last time, I didn't watch it, but just like Justin said with schoolwork, I did mine at the very last minute. So
All right.
I did skim through it, and I don't know what to think, boss. Like do you want me to tell you now what I think, or what?
So,
Are you-
well, before that, just so everybody knows, we're talking about Black Mirror, season 5, episode 1, Striking Vipers. So yeah, just from what you did see, Jermaine, what was kind of your take on it, and then I'll kind of describe the episode for the other two.
Okay. All right. So coming from the guy that loves TV and movies and stuff, I skimmed through it and I
Bold statement.
saw the video game, and it's like the dude smashes the girl from the video game.
I did read about what it was about.
Wait a minute.
I did see something about the video
That's weird
game.
shit, Chief. That's weird shit.
I did read what it was about. So
I
yeah.
have seen this. I'm a liar. I
Dude
don't know
there
what I'm
with that
thinking.
stuff on his face, and he's like, first, I don't understand it though, because first they're fighting like Street Fighter, then they're having like, you know what? So I just don't understand the complex behind that.
You can say it, man. Intercourse.
Yeah.
Sexual relations.
So I didn't understand that, but it seems very. I'm just gonna go back to what I said last time, bro. Netflix is fucking changing, son. Like bad, bro.
The world is changing.
Damn.
Yeah.
When I first signed up for Netflix back in the day, it was Full House, fucking
Fuller House,
National Geographic documentaries.
I think Jermaine just really enjoys a Full House moment.
He said that before. Yeah,
you've mentioned that before.
She would know. She's heard every episode. You've probably mentioned that more than once.
You
Did I
have.
really? Oh shit!
Yeah, you love it. You're like, my daughter. We know
before.
it's you.
It's so funny. Tell us more about that, Commish, because that is a very interesting show. Very interesting.
Basically, for that episode, the episode follows two friends. One's played by Anthony Mackie, who's in the MCU. The other one is played by Yahya Abdul Mateen. I guess that's how you say it. Sorry,
if I black dude.
Or if he butchered it, he said a black dude.
It is. I watched it.
So they basically reconnect with each other through a fighting game that's virtual reality. Well, then things kind of take this interesting turn where they figure out they can do more than just fight. So they end up sleeping together in the game. Well, the thing with the video game is you feel all the sensations.
Oh, really?
So
damn, I should
one
watch
of the
it.
Characters really gets.
It's a good episode.
It's really
sounds
good.
like
it's like a love story.
I'm intrigued. I might watch it when we're done with this podcast.
Yeah.
Justin, is that on Xbox or no?
I don't think you can download that game.
GameStop.
I don't think that one's out yet.
I don't think it's out yet. Maybe next year. It might be out next year.
Yeah.
With this world, you never know.
But Anthony Mackie's character is married, so it's basically, is it cheating? Like he's having virtual reality sex, so is his wife, and finds out about it, and she's upset, and his friend really wants to keep it going. There's all these tension-filled conversations between the two, and at the end of the episode, basically everybody comes to the agreement that once a year, I think it's like on his birthday or something, that they're allowed to do this.
Oh, Hall Pass.
So
I've seen that movie.
That's a hilarious movie.
So yeah, it was very bizarre. Like when you first watch it, because you really don't know what you're getting into. You're like, all right, virtual reality, that's kind of cool. Or is one of them going to kill each other in this game? Are they going to die? And then it just freaking takes a left turn out of nowhere.
It is a hot left turn. It just makes me think, like when I go to bed early, we have a VR. Like,
what's Josh doing?
What you doing,
Josh and the commish doing?
I don't have VR.
We never come over anymore. We never come over anymore. What happened?
Yeah, we don't have to. Man, we got the VR now.
We don't come over anymore. That is hilarious, bro. That is hilarious.
I just wanted to get a glass of water, and he's like, "Get back to bed."
You don't see nothing.
I do have a serious question for you though, Justin. On this commission's column, so we can give like some kind of depth to this. Tell everyone how you would feel. Is it cheating or not if your husband looks at virtual?
I knew you were going to make a gay joke. I knew you were going to make a gay joke.
Yes or no, Justin? Is it cheating? Yes or no?
The world is past gay jokes, Jermaine. So we can't do that anymore.
That's true.
Well, I'm not. Well, in my eyes, you're gay. So hey, let's roll with it.
All right, Commissioner, keep going.
All right. So that was that. So I'll have to find something else, and maybe before the end, maybe Zoe has some weird stuff we can watch, because I know we're pretty much into the same stuff. So who knows? But
yeah.
The other thing I want to talk about, guys, is Moon Knight just ended. Don't know if it was the season or series finale. They hadn't really said yet. But
I have my speculations.
Yeah, I do too. I don't want to give away any spoilers for people who haven't seen it. But going into Moon Knight, I knew nothing of Moon Knight at all.
Me neither.
Besides, he was a Marvel character. But the show was fantastic. All 6 episodes were great.
Yes, I agree. I finished it yesterday. It's so good. I knew nothing about it other than Oscar Isaac. I love Oscar Isaac so much.
Yeah, he is.
What a badass.
Yes, he's becoming one of my favorite actors, definitely. Just the way he plays the different personalities. So Moon Knight basically is Mark Spector is essentially the main character of the show, and he becomes Moon Knight. And Moon Knight is basically an avatar for the Egyptian god Khonshu. I think that's how they said it in the show.
Yeah, Khonshu.
But with Mark Spector, he has dissociative identity disorder. So he has basically different identities, and they kind of pop up at random times. So what was cool about the show too is each identity has its own portrayal of what Moon Knight is. But the acting from Oscar Isaac was fantastic, how he was able to bring depth to all three different personalities. The action is great. It's probably the most violent in terms of the Disney Plus series. Ooh. It's not as violent as like Luke Cage. Yeah. It's not as violent as Luke Cage or The Punisher was, but it's definitely got some violence. The one thing that I wish the show would have done a little more was have more Moon Knight in it, but it was more of like an origin story. And I think because if like with me, I'm a huge MCU fan. I didn't read a ton of comics, but I just really didn't know anything about Moon Knight. But overall, I'm going to give it 4.5 out of 5 ninja stars.
I think I agree with that. I agree with that. It was almost perfect.
Probably, yeah.
It's one of those characters where there's no way this could have been a movie. There's way too much information to cover in 2 hours tops. It's just so good. It's so good.
Yeah, the ending was great. It sets up a lot of potential stuff. I'm hoping to get is it Midnight Suns? I'm hoping that that's what's eventually going to take shape. So we'll see.
Did you watch the post credit? There is a post credit. Okay, good.
Yes. There's always a post credit.
Always.
So with that, there's only a post credit scene after episode 6. So if you're going to watch it, you don't have to watch.
Yeah.
All the credits do have kind of interesting things after each episode that kind of tells a different story, I guess. But the main post credit scene is at the end of the very last episode.
And not that it matters, Jermaine, but like all I mean, I'm just basically talking to the wall behind you, but all of these shows on Disney Plus, you have to watch them in order to keep up with the MCU movies.
Oh yeah, like, with the movies, yeah.
We saw Doctor Strange today.
Yes,
you have to watch them.
So with Doctor Strange, do not give any spoilers. I'm
Absolutely
going to see it Tuesday, but overall, what did you think? Was it as amazing as I hope it's going to be?
If you are a lover like I am of Sam Raimi, it is so good because it is. I mean, it takes you right back to like classic Sam Raimi.
Okay.
I'm not going to give anything away. I know I'm a blabbermouth, and so I don't want to say much. But the appearances that come on screen, they're fantastic.
Awesome.
There are some things that I was like, yeah, they could have done without, could have done more of, but overall it fits in. But Jermaine, you can't go see it unless you've seen, the shows on Disney.
The other 25 movies that you
you haven't seen any of them.
I mean, I'm not trying to be like out of the loop here, but I'm
little bit
wondering where we at with MCU.
What are you talking about?
Like, what is that?
We're everywhere all at once. It's the multiverse of madness.
We've already covered what the MCU was like 4 podcasts ago.
That's what I was thinking, but then I didn't want to really ask.
Yeah, you said Marvel Comic Universe, and you're wrong.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm sorry, Jermaine. I did not mean to confuse you. Marvel. Iron Man.
Hey, at first, I thought Manchester United or something like that. Can't be it. Can't be it. Can't be it.
Totally off.
Hey,
so after I see it Tuesday when we record next week, I'll give my thoughts on it. I'll do a spoiler free review because it's relatively new, but I know I don't have a column, but I'm definitely going to want to talk about that next week.
Yeah.
Zoe, one day me and Justin's going to come watch a movie with you and your husband. We're just going to hang out, watch a movie and talk about it.
That's our favorite thing to do in the entire world. That's all we do.
It'd be one of my first movies. So
one of his first movies.
Pick a good one.
That.
I'll even let you pick out a snack. If it's your first movie, you get top tier snacks.
Oh,
I'm a mom. We're all about snacks.
I'm trying to see all the like Kamish said. I'm trying to do the thing that they said where they watch those Marvel movies in a row. Like I didn't even know they did that.
You better set aside a good month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a month.
Easy.
Well, you better get started one at a time. You got to get started somewhere.
Don't have a month. I'm gonna do that though at some point.
I just don't understand how you went your entire adult life so far without watching a single Marvel movie.
Oh, and no. I've seen a lot of them. I've seen Avengers, Age of Ultron. Don't look at me like that, Zoe.
I'm looking at you like that because I'm like, have you watched anything before that?
I've seen Iron Man.
I hope that's not where you started.
It probably is. He's like, what happened? I don't understand.
I've seen
I like
Captain America.
Scenes.
I've seen all of them.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know about
pretty
that.
much.
I bet if I pulled up a list of them, you haven't seen them.
I'm like, damn, they got that many.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a good bit.
I love Marvel though. It's one of the best like types of movies out there.
Okay.
All right. So that was Commissioner's Column, 4.5 stars for Moon Knight.
It is.
So I will probably check that out. So if you haven't already, do that. All right, Jermaine.
What's the level, Justin?
I'm gonna get what?
How many star? You said last time it has to have a certain amount before you watch it.
Oh, at least 3.
Okay, cool.
So it's 4.5. So
Cool.
we're good. We're in the threshold. It's like when I look on IMDb for movies. If it doesn't have a 6 or more rating, I'm not watching it.
Really? I feel like if it has a really low rating, like an absurdly
Well, I guess it'd be
low, I'm
depending
gonna
on
watch
the.
it.
Yeah, depending
I'm
on
gonna
the
watch
movie,
it.
I guess.
Some of those are the best when they're low, especially horror movies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess with the horror genre, that's true.
Fantastic.
The one I'm in is pretty good, but yeah.
I have another
So
what the
far.
fuck story, Jermaine. I have another what the fuck story. So I'm going to show all 3 of you the picture of this guy.
Oh
I want
man.
you- This has become a fun
excited.
game. This has become a pretty fun game. To tell me what you think this guy got caught for.
Whoa.
It looks like an old Santa Claus, huh?
We're gonna screenshot that picture and post that.
I
just so you
think
guys know.
that's my uncle.
Well, Zoe, what did your uncle get caught for?
Meth.
She's on it.
There's
So-
no way he's worse than the death party last week. No way.
Well, I mean, this guy, it's not really so much. He's just dumb because this is what meth heads do. So
Oh, it
I
is
guess he
meth,
got
nice.
pulled over. Yeah, it is definitely meth. Look, here, I'll show you a picture of the meth. It's just a big white blob. You can't
Yep.
see it's a bunch of meth.
That's meth.
Yeah. So,
Yep,
a bunch of
that's-
crystals. So he probably wouldn't have gotten caught if he when he got at a traffic stop, instead of giving his registration, he pulled out his meth and gave it to the cops. So,
He's like, dang it, you didn't say that. You didn't
But-
want my man.
oh, let me get that back. Sorry, you said registration.
Not bad.
No, we'll hang on to it, buddy.
You just gonna give me a warning, right?
Yeah.
No way.
You gonna let me go home to my kids, right?
I'm all they got.
That's crazy.
That guy, yeah. So I mean, you look.
Where
at it,
was
you can
that
tell.
at?
I don't know. I didn't see. That
Yeah,
website is from like the UK, so that could have been somewhere in the UK. So the people in UK are just as crazy as us over here. Speaking of Europe over there, guess what? I checked for the last episode. And guess who's back?
Yeah.
Russia has come crawling back, listening to the Bluntdads.
So watch your jokes.
Watch your
Hey.
jokes, guys.
He said they've come crawling
They've
back.
come crawling
I love
back.
it. I love it. You bet. Hey, you're welcome here. All right. I'm gonna tell you that. Justin might not think so, but I think so. You're welcome here.
Depends on depends.
Didn't
Like
need
if you're Andrei Svechnikov, like for the Hurricanes, yeah, you're welcome. You're Russian. You're a badass. So yeah, you
let
can
him
do
bang
that.
the drum. What do they do, Justin?
Sound the siren at Kane.
Same
I still
thing.
want to do that. I still want to do that. Speaking of, they're 2-0 right now in the series in Boston, so they're going to win the Stanley Cup this year. Just so you know.
Hey, no sports today.
No, he's like, God, I don't give a fuck. Please
No
talk about
sports
something
today.
else.
Thanks, guys.
Zoe, what's your favorite sports team?
What's my favorite sports team?
Yeah.
The Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a
Awesome.
Panthers fan.
Awesome.
Keep pounding.
Cam Newton.
Yeah. Don't
Does she
ask me
like-
anything because I'm gonna be like,
Does she like Cam
Yeah.
Newton? Kind of
yeah, I
question is
like
that?
Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Cam Newton is my favorite.
Yeah,
Do you
cool.
like Sam Darnold?
Absolutely
no.
not.
Fuck Sam Darnold.
Sam Trash Darnold.
Josh gets so angry.
At Sam
So
Darnold?
angry at Sam Darnold.
Can you blame the guy? I mean, God,
No,
he's terrible.
he's terrible.
Leading
He's
the league in
terrible.
rushing touchdowns?
Don't don't say any sports information. I don't know anything other than fuck Sam Darnold.
Yeah. That's the only thing you need to know when you're.
Hey, I got a better question. It's not sports. Real quick, Justin, for Zoe that I wanted to ask. Zoe, I'm not sure how old you are, but
I am 29.
You're 29. Awesome. Yes. Happy birthday. So
thanks.
Did you have a hot or not profile?
No, I don't even know what that is.
Okay.
We had dial up until my parents got rid of it in like 2012.
Dial up that long?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bill South?
I didn't have Wi-Fi until I moved into college.
Wow.
Yeah, and I didn't have a cell phone until I was 18 either. So.
Very interesting.
I don't think I had a cell phone until I was 18 either.
I'm going to explain to you what hot or not is real quick, Zoe, because we all had one.
Basically, Tinder.
I didn't have one.
You put your picture up, and people said,
and instead of swiping, you click hot or not.
Correct.
That was it.
Okay. Yeah. Simple enough. Is that still around?
No, we looked it up. It's unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
I was gonna make one.
We could do another and call it not or hot.
I never got experience with like any kind of dating apps. My dating app was MySpace.
That'd be a fun thing to do just for a couple to do. Like just make one just to see what kind of hits you get, and you and your husband just sit there and laugh about it. I think that'd be fun.
Oh yeah, that sounds.
Let's make one.
See what kind of messages? Let's make one. Let's make a fake one, man.
I'm writing that down. We're making.
Let's make a fake one.
I'd be like, Justin said that we should make this.
Yeah,
he's gonna think we're into like
it's my idea.
Shit.
He's gonna hear this anyway, so he's gonna. Josh, do it.
I'm putting the likes. Marvel. I'm gonna put in the likes. MCU must like MCU. Right.
That's our only personality trait.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be a bunch of sweaty guys that want to dress up like Iron Man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I'm going to Comic-Con one day. That might be off subject, but I'm going.
I do want to go to one of those.
I do too.
Yeah, I've never been.
I'm going.
I think the coolest one of the coolest things I've been to.
We got to do it in San Diego. We can't just go to like South Carolina.
Yeah, it's got to be SDCC. Yeah,
I'm down. Yeah. Bluntdads live and on location.
I think the only cool thing I did like that was WrestleMania when we went to Access. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah, that was fun.
Josh is still really bummed that he didn't get to go with y'all. Yeah. Thanks, COVID.
Yeah, COVID fucked that one up. I was looking forward to that trip too. But
it's so funny.
It fucking happens.
Thanks, COVID. Hey, Justin, tell them to check out our website. What is it?
unbendmyweenie.com.
Oh, I gave you guys a shout out on our stream the other night.
Oh,
yeah, I've been doing that a lot.
I did. Unbendmyweenie.com.
Tell us your stream.
So we have a Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/SupaRedbeard.
Aye.
And Josh plays video games while I talk because it's my talent.
That is, yes.
Oh,
you gotta do what you're good at.
Yeah, so, I know what I'm worth.
So he's over there killing people, and you're the one talking.
He's not. He dies a lot.
Yeah, he's the one getting killed.
He gets killed.
He does.
So do you talk shit, or are you just like making friends, or what?
I talk shit about Josh, and I make friends on the internet because they give us money.
There you go. I was the worst kind of internet player. I think like when we would have like Jermaine, when we would have we go to Ian's house and have those LAN parties where we'd have 10 people in different rooms and play in Halo. I would always the worst one. I'd get killed like 40 times. Yeah. I'd get like 2 kills, but on those 2 kills, I talk so much shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, you let the worst person in the game kill you? They hated me, man. I talked so much. I was terrible.
The worst motherfucker all here kill you?
Yes.
Josh is the reason I don't have our soundboard set up because I was watching him play Elden Ring and I downloaded it and now I can't stop playing it. So
no,
it is a very entertaining game. I tried to like beat one of the boss, whatever they're called. I died in less than 10 seconds.
It didn't work out too well.
No, I was like, I'm just not meant to hold the controller, just the mic.
Just the mic.
Just the mic. Hand me the mic. Hand me the mic, baby. Hand me the mic. I love it. I love that. I wish you had a hot or not profile though. Like that was like life changing back then.
But what year was this?
I mean, what are your stats on there, Jermaine? I mean, come on, if you talk about hot or not all the time, what's your stats on hot or not? Did it work for you?
6'4".
300,000.
No, scratch that, Justin. Let's be honest. My stats were probably what 5.
Did you ever go like click on one and it was like hot? Like fuck, I meant to click not. She's gonna hit me up.
All the time.
Was this like early 2000s?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, we were like ninth grade.
Oh God,
so.
no! Why would I? That would be terrible.
Yeah, I was probably.
I wish we could pull up your pictures, though. I would love to see the pictures that you guys posted. Because
oh God, I wish I could find my old MySpace. I couldn't ever remember the password, and it like kicked me out. Now like it doesn't exist.
Luckily, I deleted mine, but Josh's is still available.
Oh,
yeah.
I had to take a screenshot of that and put it on the
MySpace.
Oh, I definitely will. Yeah, Josh's MySpace is still up.
Oh God, we got to get some of those pictures. Some of the viewers would love to see that.
A lot of them got deleted, but there's still some really good ones.
I wish mine was on there. I wish mine was on there. Whew.
Jermaine, that needs to be your background. You need to find some old pictures and just put them all behind you.
Yeah, right.
People are going to be like, those are the victims of the past. Don't be like them, Jermaine. That could be you.
Hey. Now, I'm going to Dollar Tree once we close this fucking Zoom. All right. Once we close this Zoom, I'm going to Dollar Tree.
He's going to have like those farmhouse signs in the back, like, this house is blessed. It's all they had, guys.
Live, laugh, and love.
Live, laugh, love. Kiss the cook.
That is hilarious, bro. That is so funny.
All the inspirational quotes and shit behind you.
Yeah.
Live, laugh, love.
You see them people on Facebook where all they do is post inspirational memes.
Oh God, and it's always a fucking minion.
But
it'll be the most inspirational meme over a minion.
And they do nothing. Yeah.
I have nothing but a collection of screenshots in my phone of minion inspirational quotes, and I'll just randomly send them. Just to people,
and it's always people that aren't doing shit in their lives and not being inspirational at all.
Baby.
It's a screen.
It's a screen. Yes.
Nothing.
Like I'm a boss bitch. What?
No, you're not. You work at the same insert retail name here with me.
Yes. You steal stuff.
I saw you stuff a whole turkey down your pants. You are not a boss bitch.
You are not
Zoe,
a boss
how
bitch.
often are you gonna come here? How often are you coming on here with us? It's got to be more than Mother's Day. Tell me.
I'm available literally all the time.
We're gonna throw you back in here. You're gonna be a regular.
This is the one. This is the one where we get a bunch of viewers. I can feel it.
Yeah, you're gonna be a regular here. 100%.
I love being regular.
I've got a
love being regular.
That was a poop joke.
Yes.
It's so funny.
I've got the most important question though for Zoe.
We already know what it is. I already know what she's gonna say too.
Oh,
yeah.
I know the question.
I bet you do.
I do.
Who is your favorite Ninja Turtle and why?
I know what she's gonna say.
I thought you were gonna say, and why is it not Raphael?
Why is it not Raphael?
Why
it should be Raphael.
It's Mikey, and you knew that. You knew that.
I did.
But I'm gonna tell you this: for the amount of time that I've known Kamish and Justin, I can tell. You can tell whose favorite character is going to be. Kamish, you're so serious. There's no other answer for you but Raph. For me, he's a party dude. All he wants to do is skateboard, eat pizza, hang out, and swing them nunchucks. That's all I want to do. There's no other answer for me.
She's right in line with Mikey. That's her.
Yeah.
You are. You're awesome.
And you know what? He I believe he is the most skilled out of them. But he's too witty and he knows what to use. He's like me. He has to use his voice. So that's why Mikey is my answer.
I like that answer though.
I think that's probably the most in detail answer we've
I'm not gonna
ever
lie
had
to you.
on a Ninja
I'm not
Turtle.
gonna lie to you. I wrote this entire answer down. I was like, Brian's gonna ask me.
Right.
I'm not gonna look like a dumbass.
Most people are like, oh, I just like the color purple.
I like the orange one.
Yeah. Because he's
The
funny.
color purple. I love Oprah.
The color purple. I have seen that. I think we watched that in school.
Oh
no.
Yeah. Swear.
What
Film
school?
literature. Film literature.
They don't watch that in school.
I have film lit. What else would I fucking seen? You think I sat on my couch and watched The Color Purple?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I fucking didn't. I can tell you that. Nothing against any fans of The Color Purple. I'm sure it's fantastic. I don't fucking
Probably so. Justin, no offense to the Justin again. Look.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say no offense. I don't give a fuck.
Anybody with a black dude on the show. Just chill. Good.
Well,
Dog barking.
got a dog barking.
Yeah, you hear Rooney in the background back there. There's Blunt Dog.
We're gonna post a picture of him.
Yeah, this week we'll post a picture
real soon. We're gonna put a picture up of the blunt dog. Always there.
He's saying it's time to end it.
No, it's not, because I have a couple things.
What's up?
I have our locations. I have our new.
You have locations, and I'm sure
for this week
or somebody.
So the new locations we have this week that we are very thankful for. One's a close one, guys. We're gonna go with the close one. We actually been kind of skipping over the close ones, so we need to throw those in there. Stop screwing over the homers.
Close to y'all.
Yeah. Whoa, you fucking born here?
Yeah, I know.
Greer, South Carolina. Right? Greer, South Carolina.
Greer. Yeah, all right, Greer.
Okay, that was a new one. Now we're gonna stretch it out a little bit. We're gonna go with Orlando, Florida this past week. That was pretty cool.
Orlando.
And my favorite, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know who the fuck lives in Tennessee. No offense. Like, it's a good thing. But they seem to keep coming back. Just the people in Tennessee seem to like one of us. Don't know who, one of us.
It's not you.
That's what I was thinking. You never know. You never know. We'll put out a vote. So we got Crossville, Tennessee, Justin.
That's a new one.
So that we'll make a story out of that one.
There was another one in Tennessee. There was another new one in Tennessee too.
Yeah, that's the only one I wrote down. I'm sorry. We'll get back on that one. Zoe, shut up. I'm not good with homework. That's going to be your new job. You're going to be the person that throws out locations for us. Cool new locations.
I'm going to get Josh on his VPN. Y'all going to be everywhere.
Love it. I love it.
It was Hermitage,
close
Tennessee.
To everywhere now, Justin, right?
It was Hermitage, Tennessee.
So I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, Hermitage.
I mean, no offense.
I guess that's how you say it. I don't fucking know.
Sounds like a disease.
It does. I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
We're growing. We're all over the map, bro. I'm telling you.
I got Hermitage and the Hickory Nut.
Hickory Nut.
When you
Amish country.
We need a map, Justin. This is a cool idea. We need a blank map. And we need to.
It'll be great on the wall behind you.
Yes, we'll put it behind you.
We have a great place to put it.
Oh, this is why you're welcome here.
Thanks.
Right? This is why you're welcome here.
Because you're going to cover my serial killer wall behind me.
We're going to get a map on this wall. I'm going to get one. It's going to be blank. Mm-hmm. I'm going to get these little dots like they do on them crime shows.
They're called push pins.
Push pin. I love it. And we're going to put a push pin on every new location until we fill that up. See, Zoe, I am full of good ideas.
You are, absolutely.
I just have a sucky ass background. That's all.
It's all right.
Besides locations, we have any
I'm like jealous of yours though. You got like whatever that is back there. I've been looking at the whole time.
It's a computer.
A computer. Jesus.
Wow.
This is Josh's baby that he built.
It's a computer. That is so funny.
That's all it is.
Looks awesome though. It looks awesome.
It's awesome. It's very expensive.
That thing looks awesome as hell.
It looks very expensive.
It is.
That's awesome.
My credit cards cry.
What where we at, Justin? What else we got today?
I don't know, man. Commish, you have a shout out? Anybody have any shout outs or anything?
I've got a couple of things before we get to the shout outs though. So last episode we talked about phobias, right?
Yes. Oh shit, he told me this. This is good.
So well, we talked about arachnophobia. I have arachnophobia. Justin, you have arachnophobia. Zoe, are you scared of spiders?
Yeah, what you got?
What's some of your phobias, real quick?
What you got?
So it always comes up, and I guess it goes along with that. Was it thalassophobia? The one with this like the ocean, like
water. I got that one too.
It fucks me up. But more importantly, and I don't know if I was traumatized as a child from a movie. Land sharks. Or just sharks in general. Like we would be swimming in a swimming pool when I was little and it'd be dark and I'd be like, what if a shark was in here right now? And I would get
comes up
out of nowhere, the freshwater sharks. But just the thought of sharks chasing you in the water and then growing legs and chasing you on the sand.
Oh shit.
Hilarious. I'm sorry. That's hilarious. You see them running with their little fins and shit trying to get you.
They're so beefy. They would kill me.
Oh, I just got an image of a shark with human legs running through the streets.
Terrifying. It's so scary.
I'm gonna have a dream about that tonight, probably.
I'm so sorry if you do, because that's my worst nightmare.
I'll probably wake up laughing.
But yeah, that's always my first answer because it legitimately
land
terrifies
sharks.
me.
That's a first for me.
That's a first, but okay.
I've heard of land shark, but it's the beer.
Or just videos of like underwater footage of like the Titanic.
Oh yeah, that shit, like really deep water. Yeah, that
You're
shit.
afraid
Those
of
videos.
Yeah, I'm terrified of it.
Can you swim?
Well, yeah, it's just like
I'm a great swimmer.
It's just like terrifying.
Just
being
not
like,
on the ocean floor.
Seeing those shark videos, and it's like super pitch black, and all of a sudden you just see a shark coming out of nowhere, and it's like, what the fuck? You're fucked, bro.
Yeah.
You are.
What are you gonna do? Fight a shark?
People that go down there and take pictures of them shit. I mean, that's miraculous. And that's crazy that they do that shit. But
yeah, black people don't do that.
I mean, that makes sense.
We ain't doing that.
Black people don't do that. You ain't never seen a black photographer down there taking a picture of no damn shark. Come to think of it, I don't think I honestly have.
That's what I'm about to ask you.
Honestly, I don't think I have.
I was about to ask you. See if you can find us one, commish, for the next episode. A black deep sea diver.
All right, I'll do some research.
There's got to be one.
Well, to get back to
record, I can swim.
Jeez.
Just saying.
All right. On that note, to get back to what I was saying. So we were talking about, the arachnophobia. So I went to bed that night and woke up the next morning with a humongous spider bite on my back. So apparently spiders listen to our podcast. And
they do, and they're spiteful.
Get your ass.
They're in Russia.
Wow.
Yeah. So needless to say, I ripped our bedroom apart. We washed all the bed sheets. Couldn't find anything. I'm not dead. It's not, rotting my flesh. So
you look normal. You don't look like super white. I mean, you're white, but you don't.
Yeah, I didn't turn into Spider-Man either, so I'm a little disappointed.
You tested your skills just to make sure.
Yeah, I tried to jump off the roof. Yeah,
it didn't work.
Nothing.
Maybe you have to make your own.
Maybe I might have to.
No, you don't.
That's the worst one. God, that's the worst one when you got to make your own in a lab. Natural, man.
The other thing I got a movie fact for you guys. Did you guys know that in Alien, during the chest burst scene,
fuck you, Brian,
the cast, their reaction to the chest burst scene was genuine because they did not know that was going to happen. Zoe, did you know that?
Shut up, Brian.
I did that for Josh.
I know you did. I know you did. It does not matter what we're doing. If anyone mentions the movie Alien, Josh is like, fun fact. Did you know? And he just spurts out the most random information. It's always that fact. And I'm like, I get it. And then he'll even go into detail about, did you know what goop they used on their bodies? No
I fucking didn't. Only you know that, John.
Only you know that.
I didn't know that. That's
great. But shout outs. Give a shout out to Deb Flores. She's been listening to us. She's basically my work mom, or was my work mom when I worked at a different store than I work at now.
Cool.
Give another shout out to Iman. He's been
going to say that one.
He's been sending us some some funny
texts. Even though he is a Gator fan.
Yeah, he is a Gator fan, so we do have to count that against him. So
we love you. Appreciate it.
But I'll be back next week. Like I said, I'll talk about Doctor Strange and maybe some other fun stuff.
Can I mention something right quick?
Of course you can.
Yeah.
So last week we were talking about tartar sauce.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I was a little offended. I'm not 34 and I'm not still the tartar sauce girl. That was only for maybe 4 days. And I thought it was really cute that you guys thought that I was just filling up tiny little cups of tartar sauce.
That was just the first thing that came to my mind with the little.
And that's understandable because what I had to do was inhumane. I was in charge of the condiments, which if you know what a fish camp is, it's just tartar sauce and cocktail sauce.
Yeah, and fish.
And I was always in the back and it was always hot and greasy. And they brought out a 10-gallon bucket. And then they were like, you're going to make tartar sauce. And I was like, okay, where's my spoon? Oh, no, it's not a spoon. It's a glove up to your elbow. It's like, well, not even your elbow, like right here. You put the big ass arm condom on and you stir tartar sauce with
like
your
you're getting
arm.
ready to penetrate a horse's ass.
Yes, and that's exactly what your arm comes out. You're just like
elbow
yeah,
deep in that bitch.
elbow
Or
deep.
some chick in the side and like in a TV show.
That's right.
Bingo.
But
Oh damn,
Yeah.
yeah.
so by week 3, because I only worked like 2 days a week, they were like, "You're not coming back?" No, fuck no. Why would I come back to this job?
Why you don't want to be the tartar sauce girl?
Would I find a new tartar sauce girl to make $7 an
No.
hour?
What do you do? Mix it up or what?
Yeah, it was literally just
Was
just
this
mayonnaise and relish, and you just stirred it up with your arm.
Can you imagine that sound?
Yeah. I did.
Yes, she's like, I hear it every night in my sleep.
So one of the people I gave a shout out to last week, Cheryl, she was also a tartar sauce girl at a fish camp.
Oh, we got
Saw
2
that.
tartar sauce
Yeah.
girls.
I saw that.
Tell her to
I
text
hope her tartar sauce experience was a lot better than mine.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it probably wasn't.
I don't know. I just think it's so weird. Like, luckily I don't have hairy arms, but what if like a little
Yeah.
hair? What if
A little
Never
hair,
mind.
just a little hair jumped off
Just a
my
little-
arm and just jumped right into
what
the,
if? You
into the
never
tartar
know.
sauce.
That is disgusting.
It's okay.
Hey,
The fish camp that I
whether-
worked at is no longer it doesn't exist anymore. So it's fine.
Maybe that's why. The other tartar sauce girl needs to text us, Commish. Tell her to text us. Tell her
Yeah.
to
How do you make your tartar sauce?
Yeah.
I still don't eat tartar sauce though, by the way.
Do you still hear the sound when you?
I love tartar sauce.
I'm so glad.
Personally.
I just hope that every time you eat it now you think of someone fist in a bucket.
I probably will, which is probably gonna make me choose something different. But
I hope it does. It's not good for you.
Or make my own, get my own glove, right?
You could.
You could do that. Maybe they'll have them at the Dollar Tree when you find a background.
But
You just hang a bunch of gloves up in the background.
Yeah,
That
just
won't
a-
look creepy at all.
that won't look like anything like a serial killer or something.
No,
Yeah.
We're
I think
getting
it'll
a
add
map.
to your ambiance. I think it'll add a little something to the back.
we're getting the map, baby. We're getting the map.
Okay, well, he said next week, guys. So we're gonna hold him to that. We'll see what his
Hold me to it.
background
hold
looks
me
like
to
next
it.
week. But this has been a very intriguing and fun episode.
It
I
has
enjoyed
been.
it. Zoe, thank you so much for coming on here and talking
You're
with
very
us.
welcome.
When are you coming back?
We will have her back very soon.
I
Very
don't
soon.
care. You just let me know.
Yes. We would say Josh would be on, but he won't talk. He'll just sit there. So
He can play
just-
video games.
they'll be like,
He'll just get embarrassed.
I built this computer.
I
Well,
don't
we love
know.
Josh too. I miss Josh. We love Josh
Yes,
too.
Josh
so.
is great.
So if nothing has that, we'll get to the joke, and that'll be it, I guess.
It
Happy
better be a
Mother's
good
Day
joke.
to all the
Happy
moms.
Mother's Day to everyone.
Especially our mom. Happy Mother's Day, mom.
Yes. Happy Mother's Day,
Happy
Mom.
Mother's
Love
Day
you.
to you, Zoe.
Thanks, guys.
100%. And before you jump in that joke, Justin, as
Yep.
always, check us out on Instagram, Bluntdads. Check us out on Twitter. Check us out on TikTok, posting reels, TikTok videos, stories, all of that nature. Make sure you check them out. We're always trying to be consistent there. Keep engaging with our polls. We love that. Keep texting us. Yeah, that's everything.
864-866-8559. What do a nearsighted gynecologist think? A wet nose. Y'all have a good one.